Hello you guys, it's Brianna. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is well. I just wanted to come on here really quickly because I know we discussed making almond milks, nut milks, and different things like that at home. And this is a recipe that I have been working on that I want to share with you all. So today we are making almond milk. I want this video to be pretty short, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what you need, and we're going to go ahead and get into it. So for this recipe, you will need some almonds, you'll need a few dates, and also a pinch of salt. So for the almonds, they were soaked for about 8 hours. And they are definitely different in their consistency. I kind of didn't think that it mattered, but I can definitely tell the difference. But I just want to see if I can kind of like squeeze or show you guys the difference. Like the skin comes off so much easier with these, and then the texture, like I can almost bend it. So there is a difference. Soaking them makes them softer, and I guess it's going to be easier on the juicer to be able to extract the almonds to be able to make a milk. So I do have 2 cups of almonds that were soaked for 8 hours, and I also have 2 cups of filtered water, just filtered water from the fridge. You don't have to use anything fancy unless that's what you prefer to do so. And then I also have 4 dates here because I do like mine on the sweeter side. I actually found an older video that Nama created, I believe in 2021, and they did a equal parts ratio water, almonds, and then they added about 3 dates, I believe cinnamon, and also a pinch of salt. But today I'm just going to do the dates, water, almonds, and salt. But everything is prepped, so let's go ahead and get into making our almond milk. Now with this recipe, it is a little bit different compared to when we are juicing for our regular fruits and veggies. We usually dump everything in at once. With this, it requires a little bit more patience. So you're just going to get your spoon, some water in your almonds, and you're just going to go ahead and ladle it in one by one, a little at a time. And today I am using everything that originally came with my Nama juicer, with the exception of this strainer. I just want to make sure that I have a very fine almond milk. One thing I do love about making this almond milk with the J2 is that it has this hole at the top, and that's one thing with the J3 that you cannot do. You would have to kind of just open it up and do little by little. So that is one thing I do enjoy about this juicer. Now I definitely should have grabbed a larger bowl for this. So I think that would definitely make it easier. And just in case you didn't see the last video, when I did this with the walnuts, I do add in the date as I am juicing. So it's dates, water, and almonds all going in at once. Now for this recipe, if you did want it to be a little thicker, you can add less water. I think this is going to be a good consistency. In the last video, I did walnut milk, and I used 3 cups of water instead of 2 like I'm doing in this. So I'm just trying to see if it makes any difference in the consistency. I know I'm not using the same type of nut, but I still wonder if it's going to change as far as the consistency. And during this, I was putting more nuts than milk. So I'm just going to see if I can pour the rest of this in here without spilling anything. The nuts. Here that I'm waiting to process. And we do have over 16 ounces of juice, which is perfect. I'm just going to let this run a few more seconds to make sure those last 2 nuts got down and juiced properly. Okay, so as you can see, that was very quick as far as the process, and we are done. We have a little bit over 16 ounces of almond milk. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour it up here. I am glad that I used the strainer because there were a few bits that came out on the milk side, and that's okay. That's why I like to have these strainers. Amazing. And also I just want to point out that the pulp is so freaking dry, and it tastes really good too. Eating the pulp is something that I love to do off camera. That's one of my guilty pleasures, but I don't usually show that in my videos. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. And we're gonna go ahead and pour up our beautiful almond milk that we just created. It's literally the perfect amount. And the little bit that's left, I'm just going to pour it in here so that I can go ahead and do a taste test. Alright, and there you have it, you guys. That was so quick, so fun. Perfect little almond milk. Of course, I am not going to leave this video without giving you guys a taste test. So let's go ahead. Cheers. I will say, I really like the consistency of this, but one thing I do notice is that there are some small little pieces of almond that I can still taste. So I'm actually going to get my fine strainer and double strain. This is my handy dandy strainer. It is so old, you can see it's a little busted right here. But I actually got this at TJ Maxx a long time ago when I first started juicing. And this is how I used to strain my juices, especially like carrot juice, beet juice, different things like that. So I'm going to use this. It's a very fine strainer because I think I'm going to need a little bit more strain from my almond milk. This shows I wasn't making it up. So this was what was left when I made my almond milk, but I'm just going to pour it back into this container. And I'm just gonna sip a little bit. Okay, so that right there did it for me. Now it is absolutely perfect. The taste is everything. It's not overly sweet. I did forget to put the salt. I'm not sure how necessary it is. It might be something that just helps with the preservation. So I will definitely put that in the comments once I figure out the exact purpose of adding salt. I am just going to go ahead and add a pinch and shake it up and continue about my day. So the salt is in. All right, and there you have it, the perfect almond milk. Y'all, this is actually so good. I can definitely see myself making this more and more often. I honestly love this so much. It was a very quick process, very easy. Aside from the part that you have to soak your nuts overnight, I think that's the only con. But if you have any other questions, any suggestions, any other nut milks that you want me to try, please leave it down below in the comments, and please let me know if this was helpful for you. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for your likes, comments, subscriptions, your shares, and thank you so much for your support. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.